and not BMing us, because they could just be BMing us, to be honest. I did that math right? 3 times 8 is 24, plus 4 is 28, plus 1 is 29. Hello, Snugglebugs. Welcome back to welcome to today's Hearthstone video. We're coming at you with more Earthen Paladin. I'll be up front, not a high-performing deck, but one I'm enjoying playing and honestly climbing more decently with than you would expect. If you have the cards, I recommend trying it. It's got some legendaries, so it's up to you. I wouldn't recommend crafting it per se. I just wanted to come back to it because I prefer to play decks that are fun. That's just how me. Versus, you know, top meta decks. Just looking at this because honestly not familiar with seeing that. Do I want to forge this? I do want to. I was going to say this, the Tears, or the Watcher of the Sun. Tears, we obviously don't have currently any Paladin minions we're going to want to play, so forging it isn't super importante, but we want to forge one to get ready for the Ignes. The question will become, do we just play the Watcher without the healing aspect right now, or do we just hero power? Kind of just want to play it out there for tempo. Gives us a 2/3, gets us a new card to our hand. Your opponent's spells cost 1 more. That's actually could be really powerful. I know they're outcasts, so they're more minion-based with Rush than you know, Relics. But that's... unless they're both. That could be a little bit of both. Which means this could be important to get out. And want to get the Earthen Elemental out to start feeding the Tears. Getting a 5-cost weapon might set us up better. Let's see what we draw. Now that we have Disciple, in particular, we're going to definitely play the Stoneheart King, because we might be able to go Stoneheart King and Disciple into Tier, because it resurrects the 2-cost Earthen Elemental that'll come out, Stoneheart King itself, and the Disciple of Amatos. They have their big fella out already. We'll take the value trade here. We gotta try to ramp up these shenanigans as best as possible. Like I said, technically too, where these are going to be their only 3 minions, if somehow they all die here, these 3 in particular, we can just Tears right away. Or Tier himself. Tier, the Tier, and the Tier. And that's the, you know, that's the math that we got. I'm feeling like we're just going to trade into probably one of these 3/3s and then play this and resurrect a whole wide board, which should be pretty big for turn 6. Because if I'm not mistaken, this will become a 4/4, then the one we resurrect will be a 6/6. We'll get our 4/5, who will summon an 8/8. Lots of numbers throwing at you there, but... Tier! Resurrect! Now that is a turn 8. That is like a perfect turn 8, really, for this deck, I must say. That is our turn 6. I said 8. Why am I saying 8? Because of 8/8. This is a turn 6. 14, 12, 15, 19... Technically, we already have like 23 damage on the board if we really want to. We're going to want to get this Resistance Aura out there sooner than later now. We also can start pumping out the Astalor stuff. Not sure what they're currently going to do. I kind of want to play Armor Vendor, but I don't want to help them survive. We may just forge the Tears to get it ready to rock for next turn. Technically, if we had the minions space and these minions all die, this will just be a full board refill with even bigger and more powerful minions. Bam. Sure. That's part about the Stoneheart King in particular. If they do board clear, it's actually going to summon the biggest version, newest one. Like if they do a full board wipe, don't really know what they might have. They're kind of forcing me to trade, I think. Luckily, I can value trade in most cases, but okay, we can do this again. Oh, what are they doing here? Unleash Fel. Okay, so we only have 14... 17, 21. Definitely worth trading in, I suspect. Hopefully, we can do some value trades. I think value trade and do a full-on trade here. That's the better one for me. And then the 3 minions right now, we'd get one of these, Stoneheart King and a Disciple, or Tier himself, which, if we do get Tier, isn't the best. Although I honestly think we're just going to Zola and then play a 2-mana 10/10. Makes the most sense. And let's make it so their spells cost more. Right now, they don't have minions in their deck that can contest with this board, I would not think. Honestly, probably should have just traded. Gave myself a 12/12, making their spells cost more. That might have been, honestly, a misplay. looking back, just because a 12-12 would have set us up for potential counter or lethal pushing backwards. So this just gives him a couple minions, probably. Okay. Lifesteal and Taunt. Rush. Yes, so they can actually take out 2 of these. They get a little bit of lifesteal. The biggest thing here is now they're technically blocking me. That's fine. We have the... We're going to have to push and kill the Titan, unfortunately, a little bit. Makes more sense. I'll probably just use the Astalor and a 3-1. I could use Consecration. Let me just see. Consecration does really good. This is a bit tougher than it looks, because I want to forge this. So we will forge it first. Smack. Hit here. We'll do the trade just so they don't have the Titan. And then this time... That's good. This time we're going to trade in to get our 12-12 and order. It's fine. Like I said, we're here to have fun. I'm only playing this deck for fun. But again, we know we made a mistake. So I guess use that information to hopefully not do what I did. I'll admit, sometimes my brain gets a little carried away from me. They certainly are, buddy. The legends are very true. Bam. This might work out because... of course. I was hoping they were going to actually hit this and give us the 12-12 off of it and prove me wrong, because if they hit that and my 10-1 somehow lived through it, we actually would have had that lethal that I've been trying to talk about. Now, the Tears. Sure, I don't care that it costs 7. Goodness gracious, so much draw power for you. Tears is really big here. It's going to cost 7. But that's okay. They have 16... Oh my gosh. Is this even enough to keep me alive? 16, 24, 28. I'm at 29. It is not. We have to hope that they miss it, I guess. Here's to hoping. Oh, that Ximax really put a kink in that plan, didn't it? Okay. Still just hoping that they don't see the lethal here. Of course, that might make it so spells hit face, too, right? Here's to hoping. We lost a 50-50 earlier. That potentially cost us the game here. Also, the little misplay might have cost us the game if we had that 12-12 out a turn earlier, so... Of course, that could have meant that it would have died when this came out. I am just really hopeful that they're digging for answers and not finding any, and not BMing us, because they could just be BMing us, to be honest. I did that math right? 3 times 8 is 24, plus 4 is 28, plus 1 is 29. Sure, that's actually fine. The Ignis to a 5-cost weapon. I mean, hello? We could even equality just to, but they might end up with another board of big minions with phantasms. This game is just full of good choices. Do I just go? I go for the 5-cost, right? Then we go for lifesteal. And, ooh, do we just go for the utter armor? Or do we end up death rattle? No, because it's going to take us too long. 4-cost minions could be quite powerful. Feel like we want the 4-cost minion. That might be a mistake again. Let's just hope not. So we do have the lifesteal built in, so we'll just attack there. We can take out the 4-2, take out the 2-2 with the spell damage to give us a 18-18 monster of a minion. Wow. That, I mean, I'm going to double check when I go back to watch this recording, but pretty sure... I know we misplayed, but we definitely didn't straight up miss lethal, I don't believe. Let me know if I did in the comment section, obviously, trying to get as many people to go there as possible. Really helps us out. Any comments, likes. I know this is probably a bad example, but if these are the type of decks you do like to see, played perfectly or not, up to you to decide. Subscribe, hit the little bell icon to be notified. You have fun here. For those who I guess aren't familiar, I apologize if you're looking for top tier, you know, legend content. We do hit legend every month, basically, or almost every month, but generally we're just here to have fun, play out decks, a lot of times in from comments. So again, if you have ideas, let me know. All right. Map hero attacks. Okay. They have a oh, I mean, they have to take that damage up front, but I mean, it's smart by them. Sure. We now have 2, 3... We only have 6 damage, so I probably can't do that. 6 plus 4 is 10. That is obviously not lethal, still. Kind of fun to just want to do the reinforce and then buff them all, though, right? The poisonous is a little unfortunate. Ooh, I gotta attack first as well to get one more. Do I push for lethal, or do I hit the 4-1... I feel like we got to push for lethal. We got to start eventually pushing for lethal. That's a mistake that I tend to make, and a lot of people can as well. Now we want to make sure that we buff all of our minions by +2/+2. Thank you. And yeah, we're just going to swingy swing. That sets us up for lethal with our weapon next turn. They do have a way to hit our Titan with the poisonous if they wish. Sure. Hopefully they don't have a ton of lifesteal. That would be a huge down play for us. But this is the only minion left they can actually hit with their weapon because it has 1 attack, which will put them down to 1 hit point. Okay, so not taunt. That's also good. And enemy characters can't be healed. So I can't heal myself. Unfortunately, they can still heal themselves. That would have been a really good minion for us to get out of our weapon versus them. Ooh, 16 healing. Oh, no. Okay. This is where the board clear side probably would have been really helpful. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. This game is a roller coaster of emotions for me. Sure. We do have 7. They're probably going to trade in, though. They have the 1-3 to take that out, right? I mean, yeah, either way, they have to trade both of those in. All right. All right. The Okani was not expected. I hope to goodness that is not counterspell. It is not. That's good. And then we can hit the 2-1, I think. Oh, with this here, I can't heal myself. Ooh. Well, we're just going to still have to do it to get rid of that. Play our Astalor here. Oh, charge. Alright. I'll take that 2 damage. I'll take it. Little 14 damage coming next turn. Obviously not all to face, but that's alright. Whew. This is the type of game you don't see coming super often. Did not need to be this long. I really hope I win. After all of that. Sure. Little spell discovery. The beard is sticking out a little bit on this side, and I can't seem to get it to flatten out. Alright, that's not good, obviously. But equality into this will actually make it so all their minions can only absorb 1 damage. Which is actually really, really good. Does that set us up for lethal with the weapon attack, actually? Because it's 18, not 100%. There's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Equality, Flamebringer, and we'll just swing. It is not lethal, but they must be at like 1 hit point. 1 HP again? Yeah, 1 HP again. Whew. Well, we don't have any weapons left. Oh, there's... Ooh, that could be healing. Healing could be bad. I don't think that could be healing. I don't... Oh, it could be I-beam. You know what? Them drawing cards, surprisingly, isn't that bad for us, because if they get to fatigue like that... Yeah. Then we technically could just end our turn. Even if they board clears, they have to board clears and heal here now because of that. I mean, again, let me know in the comments down below if you felt as though I missed lethal before. I know I misplayed, so, you know, try not to roast me too bad for that, but I am happy they did not count. That's a win for us. Take them where you can, you know, on the road to legend, every win counts. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.